It's the end of the month, and that means it's time for the rundown. Hey everyone, welcome to the rundown for May 2021. In this month's rundown we have Belarus forces Ryanair flight to land so journalists can be arrested. Fishermen rally in Cork to protest the poor treatment they have suffered by the Irish government and the EU. And a Black Lives Matter activist is in critical condition after getting shot in the head by a gang. Now before I get into it, please like and share this video to give it a boost. So first up, Belarus forces a Ryanair flight to land so journalists can be arrested. On the 23rd of May, the Belarusian government forced a Ryanair flight to land in Minsk airport after the crew was made aware of a supposed bomb threat that was made against the aircraft. However, the real reason for the grounding became apparent after government officials arrested Roman Protasevich, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, if I'm not I do apologise, a journalist who has strongly criticised the Belarusian government. Leaders across the world have criticised the incident as state-sponsored air piracy, and airlines have been advised to avoid flying over Belarusian airspace to protest the Belarusian government's actions. Now, I'm going to be honest, I think this incident shows that the Belarusian government truly is the dictatorship that they claim that they're not. I mean, any government who forces a plane down to arrest a person with a dissenting opinion sounds quite fascist to me, to be fair. So next up, fishermen rally in Cork to protest the poor treatment they've suffered from the Irish government and the European Union. On the 26th of May, over 50 fishing trawlers came into the port of Cork to protest the poor treatment they have suffered by the hands of the Irish government and the European Union, and especially the Irish government and the European Union's response to Brexit. Now these trawlers came from all over the south of Ireland, from Dingle in Kerry in the west to Wexford in the east. Now, under the common fisheries policy of the European Union, Irish fishermen are only allowed to catch 15% of the fish caught in Irish territorial waters. Now, this has made it almost impossible for the Irish fishing trawlers to compete with the EU trawlers. Also, the fact that the EU trawlers are basically factories, essentially. They're super trawlers, which basically vacuum up fish from the sea. And so far the Irish government have done nothing to protect the Irish fishing industry from this clear anti-competitive practice. Now, something that the Irish government and pretty much most of those in the EU don't actually take into account is that British fishermen were among the biggest supporters of Brexit, for the exact same reasons that this protest is taking place. They supported Brexit because they were sick of the poor treatment that they experienced at the hands of the EU and the common fisheries policy. And I think Irish fishermen are actually starting to get that hint as well, that the EU and the Irish government's lack of resistance towards EU policies that negatively affect the Irish people, it's not worth just taking it anymore. So they're finally standing up for themselves. And rightly so. Black Lives Matter activist is in critical condition after getting shot in the head during a gang hit. Sacha Johnson, a Black Lives Matter activist, was shot in the head by a drive-by gunman during a house party in the early hours of Sunday morning, the 23rd of May. The shooting was found to be part of a dispute between rival gangs. Now, the police do believe that Johnson was not the specific target of the shooting, and they have arrested 5 black men on suspicion of attempted murder as well as other offences. Sasha underwent emergency surgery, which has been described by one of her friends who was told by the doctors that the surgery had gone well, although she remains in critical condition. Now, some on the left, including Labour Party MP Diane Abbott, jumped the gun a little bit, claiming that Johnson was targeted due to her activism, despite the lack of supporting evidence. Diane Abbott tweeted, "Black activist Sasha Johnson in hospital after sustaining a gunshot wound to the head. Nobody should have to potentially pay with their life because they stood up for racial justice. #Black Lives Matter." Now, many have criticised Abbott for using the shooting to push her race-baiting narrative in order to stir up division in the UK. I do think that those trying to use the shooting to further their political narratives, like Diane Abbott, they actually don't care about black lives, and they clearly don't care about Sasha Johnson's life. I do wish Sasha Johnson a good and speedy recovery. I hope those responsible are brought to justice. So what do you guys think about these stories? Share your thoughts with me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear them. And if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe to keep up with my latest videos. It has been quite a big month in terms of politics, and a lot has happened. I think things are going to get even more hectic before they calm down again. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad, however. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.